Hey, this is Jonesy from Jonesy TV coming at you with a review for Fear the Walking Dead, Season 2, Episode 7, Shiva. This episode saw some great moments and some moments that weren't so good, and it saw one of our favorite characters leaving, and which is good in a way, but bad in another, and really it really set up this back half of the season, and even if everything wasn't handled correctly, I still enjoyed this episode quite a bit. So let's talk about the positives first. Chris leaving and Travis going after him felt organic. It felt like, Chris has gone insane and Travis realizes, hey, I have to help my son deal with this. And the whole Travis Chris conversation and arc was good and well presented. Uh, Madison really stepped up this episode and had some awesome moments when Madison locked Celia in the cellar with the walkers, who she thought were so great. That was an amazing moment. I loved it because Celia really got what she deserved, and Madison sort of becoming the Rick of Fear of the Walking Dead. And it's, people argue that the show's not good because it's just copying The Walking Dead. But really, I think with the whole different setting and the whole different multicultural cast, it is completely different. Even if some of the tone and plot points tend to be around the same, seem to be similar, such as the compound and them figuring out that this lady is insane, such as Woodbury was with the governor. But I found Celia to be way more. She was more crazy than the governor in the fact that the governor was just mad. He was just angry, and it was his. Celia hasn't like hardly any reason to be uh, to believe that walkers are holy. Like she has reverence for the walkers that the governor never had, and that makes her creepy and a good villain and good villain of the week. So a lot of people didn't like her, but I found her to be good, and I found Madison's move of killing her to be fantastic and one of the best moments on this show yet. Ruben Blades' performance as Daniel was Salthazar was amazing, and considering it was his final episode, he did a great job. However, it was rushed, very rushed, and I will say I wasn't expecting it, and I don't know if I like it not yet. Daniel Salthazar has been sort of like the hardliner in the group. He's been making the rough decisions. He's been figuring out. He's been the skeptic, figuring out certain ways, and he really is one of the only guys who is well fit to survive in this world. And so to see him leave just because he went insane and burned the whole compound down seems sort of like just a cop out way to kill off Salthazar. I think he really deserves something better. And while the flashbacks and everything in his performance were great, they should have killed him off in a different way. I didn't like it, and I will honestly say that. And it sort of lessened Madison's big move to kill Celia because the leader of the compound's already dead. I guess you might as well burn the place down. That's what it sort of felt like. Nick's choice at the end was interesting. I don't know. Well, I've seen the next episode, Grotesque, and at the time when I had only seen this episode, I didn't know if I'd like it, but I do like the way that they split up Nick, Travis and Chris, and Madison and her group, Alicia and Strand, and that Nick's choice actually makes sense. So I won't pee on this episode just because Nick's choice, because it wasn't really that bad. I don't think this episode was the mid-season finale we were expecting. There's some good stuff, some bad stuff, and it was sort of mixed feelings on this. So I'd give Shiva a 7.2. It was a fun episode, but it didn't have the same effect as the previous episode. So I'd give Fear the Walking Dead season 2 episode 7 Shiva a 2.0 out of, or I mean, not a 2.0, 7.2 out of 10. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Remember to like and subscribe for more content, and check out my other Fear the Walking Dead reviews. The links are in the description. This has been Jonesy from Jonesy TV, giving you the review. Signing off.